Well, welcome, friends. I am here today with Sarah Hoffman, Program Director for Little Brothers Friends of the Elderly here in Hancock, one of our longstanding ministry partners. And we have really enjoyed being able to partner with them and share in their activities and how they help the community, and they're a wonderful asset. And so I'm just going to invite Sarah now to share a little bit about what is going on at Little Brothers.
Well, thank you. So, if many of you know or don't know, Little Brothers nonprofit based in helping elders relieve isolation and loneliness by being their friend. We have 7 core programs, which are the holiday meals, our medical transportation program, our friendly visiting program, our firewood program, our loan closet, our small activities. So our last program is our food pantry. So we are a volunteer-based organization. We do everything in the spirit of volunteers and in the spirit of friendship. Before COVID hit, we had lots and lots of volunteer opportunities. We had so many volunteers eager and willing to help. Since COVID hit, we have had a few less volunteer opportunities because we have had to take a step back in some of our programs. But we still have volunteer opportunities available, and volunteer opportunities are available for anyone who's still wanting to social distance. And then we're hopeful in the upcoming future to bring some of our programs back, maybe not full swing, but back to a little bit more than what they have been during the real peak of COVID. So with some volunteer opportunities, we have Easter coming up. That's one of our main holidays. We do 3 main holidays. We do Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter. So we always need cooks in the kitchens. We have 8 sites currently, 1 in Marquette, 1 in Baraga, 1 in Ontonagon, and then the rest in Houghton and Keweenaw counties. We need volunteers to cook in the kitchens. We need people to prepare the meals, put them in the containers, put them in the bags, give them to the delivery drivers. We need delivery drivers. We need people before and after the holidays with cleanup in our office. We need people to make phone calls, decorate bags, bake goods. Hopefully next year we will have some opportunities to do some congregate sit-down meals. Unfortunately for Easter, we are only doing meal deliveries again. But when we do the in-person sit-down meals, we also need volunteers for entertainment, whether that's music, mostly music, but it could be playing the accordion, it could be playing the piano, any sort of musical talent. And then we have similar responsibilities or volunteer needs for our small activities. So this summer we will be hosting some in-person small activities, mostly outdoors. We'll need drivers, we will need, again, musical entertainment, people to sit around and chat with our elderly friends too. Like I said, the majority of what Little Brothers is here to do is to create friendships and relieve that isolation and loneliness. And so sometimes they just need a friend to talk to, and that's a volunteer. Let's see what other things. So this year is our 40th anniversary. Little Brothers in the UP has been around since 1982. Mike Ayton, the founder, started it, and now he is in charge of our foundation, where we get donations for wills or estates. We have other endowed funds that can be donated to. And now his wife, Kathy Ayton, is our current executive director. So 40 years has been held in the family for a long time, and we're excited that we've been able to grow over the last 40 years. We started with holiday meals in Houghton and Hancock, and then it has expanded into 5 counties. Like I said, Houghton, Keweenaw, Baraga, Ontonagon, and Marquette, which is our most recent, and we currently have 2 staff there. So people are if you're in the Marquette area or have family in the Marquette area, they can also help out there. Some volunteer opportunities that don't involve in-person. You don't want to come to the office, don't want to come to the events, but you still want to help out in many ways. There's arts and craft projects that we always need help on, phone calling, bulk mailing where we could have delivered to your house and then coming back and pick it up a few days later. We do friendship mail to our forever friends. A forever friend is considered someone part of our friendly visiting program. They have been interviewed by us to see if they qualify, which means they are considered lonely or isolated. And then they're added to our friendly visiting program where they get visits at least twice a month. And we have volunteers who call our elders who aren't ready for in-person visits, or where we've had to tell our volunteers, please no visits at this time because COVID numbers are really high. We have friendship mail that gets delivered to them, so anytime you just want to write a letter, or if a random holiday is coming up and you think an elder might enjoy getting a little piece of mail, we like to show friendship that way. Let's see.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Roughly how many forever friends do you connect with then?
We have about 175
Okay.
forever friends,
Wow,
and that's
yeah.
all over all 5 counties.
Mm-hmm.
We have about 30 in Marquette. We have about 20 in Baraga, 20 in Ontonagon, and then the rest in Houghton and Keweenaw. At the holidays, though, or like for all of our programs, we serve about 1,300 elders throughout the year. And then we usually, at our peak before COVID, we've had about 1,400 volunteers, so a little more than our elders, but it has gone down as people are taking a step back to protect themselves. But there's all these other opportunities that we are creating and letting other people know how they can get involved with still protecting themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So
the Firewood Program, when do you start working on that?
So the Firewood Program is a year-round
Okay.
program. It really takes off obviously in the winter or the fall with getting wood delivered. So anyone who is in the Houghton area and 60 or older who heats their home with firewood cannot afford another means to get firewood would qualify, but always call our office if you know someone interested, and our Firewood Program coordinators can be a little more specific than I can.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not used for recreational use, it's not used for saunas, and we deliver those. We get donations throughout the year. We recently just bought a piece of land, so we have our own woodlot now. We've had it for just over a year, I believe. And we hope to have some exciting things coming to our woodlot, so stay tuned for that. But that's also a really great volunteer opportunity to socially distance and still volunteer. And if you're more into the physical activity, we need people to chop, cut, split, stack firewood, and then we also deliver it too. But that's kind of nice because you get to be outdoors, you get some physical activity, fresh air on your face, and still protecting yourself.
Yeah.
With our medical transportation with our medical transportation program, we do ask everyone in the vehicle to still wear masks because you are in such close quarters with other people and they're going to doctor's appointments. Either you could be carrying something and not know it and give it to a vulnerable person who's going to a doctor's appointment, or they might be going to the doctor because they haven't been feeling well, and we don't know if they have COVID. Yeah. So there's lots of opportunities to still volunteer. We're still doing our best at making sure everybody still stays safe. We're following CDC guidelines, especially with the holidays still, which is why we haven't decided to do in-person congregate meals. We're still doing meal delivery only because we want to keep everybody safe. We can't wait until we can get back in person with everybody, but until we can guarantee that we're not gonna spread things around, we got to stay safe. So
Yeah. And then you mentioned 40th anniversary. Are there special things coming up for that?
yeah, so we plan to have some educational resources coming up in the fall. We will be having, hopefully, again, this is as long as COVID is letting us do these things, we hope to have a gala, I believe, again this fall. And we might just have a few extra things here and there that we'll point out. We gave out some calendars at the beginning of the year to some of our donors, volunteers, elders. If you didn't get one, we still have some available that you can stop by our office and grab one. We did our best to deliver them all out, but there's a lot of volunteers, and donors and elders, so there's many. We also gave a little extra gift to our Forever Friends. We gave them a t-shirt with our new logo, and then our 40th graphic on the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned like smaller events through the summer.
Yeah.
What are some of those?
So we do small activities throughout the year usually, but with COVID, we've taken a step back with that. These smaller activities that we do are by invitation only, and they are for our Forever Friends.
Okay.
So in the summer though, we were able to do it last year, and we're looking forward to doing it again this year because we're able to do it outside and social distance a little more. But some activities we have planned are some summer picnics, going to the beach, celebrating Mother's Day and Father's Day. And we haven't gotten them all squared away yet, but we're looking forward to some of these new activities. And then we always do a volunteer appreciation picnic in the summer. So you're welcome. Anyone who volunteers with us is welcome to come to that. And we honor our volunteer of the year, which is announced there at the appreciation picnic. A committee decides who that volunteer of the year will be by getting nominations, usually starting at the beginning of the summer, maybe end of spring.
Okay.
So they get nominations, and then they go through all of the different reasons why this person could be picked, and they pick one volunteer of the year every year. And we also honor our years of service volunteers. So if you've been volunteering with us for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, so on and so forth, now up to 30 years or 40 years, then we also recognize you in a special way too. So, and we have drinks and snacks and a meal, and it's really nice. And it's usually a beautiful day out at Kestner Park. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then those smaller activities, do you do like at each of the 5 locations then?
Yeah, so there's one activity where we bring all of the counties together, all of the Forever Friends we bring together. We're unsure where it will be this year in terms of where the best central location is, but we're working on it. So we'll have one large activity for all Forever Friends, and then in Marquette, they do their own summer events. Baraga does a couple of their own, Ontonagon does, and then Keweenaw and Houghton counties have a few options. So,
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. Yeah.
Anything else you can?
No. I think that helps.
Okay.
Helps us understand how we can get involved, and it sounds like there's plenty of ways. Whether it's something you want to do from your home, or you want to have more contact with people, or do something physical outside. There's lots of opportunities. So yeah, that's great.
And if anybody's not already signed up to be a volunteer, they just can go on our website at houghton.littlebrothers.org, find our volunteer application, fill that out. It gets emailed directly to me as soon as you press submit. I do a background check, give you a call, and then pass it along to the coordinators of whatever programs they say they're interested in.
And then if somebody wasn't computer savvy, they could probably drop by the office and get an application as well.
We have paper copies, or someone can help you sign up over the phone. Same with Easter. We have a lot of volunteers. We have a separate holiday volunteer application. So for Easter, you can go to register.littlebrothers.org. And again, if you're not computer savvy, then you can give us a call and we'll get you signed up. And if we don't answer, leave a message, we'll give you a call back.
I imagine things are already starting to take shape for Easter then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So we haven't quite gotten our invitations out for our elders, but they're going to be in the mail this week. And our volunteer newsletter, which is every 4 months, so 3 times a year, we send out a volunteer newsletter. And I just sent that out a little bit ago and put in how to sign up for Easter and other activities that we have. So
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much.
yeah, thank you.